welcome to Railay. So Railay is located within Krabi and it's a little peninsula which you can only access by boat. So it's one of those really beautiful beaches, but it's actually a little bit more tricky to get to than other places within Thailand.
Yeah, and we're basically going to see, is it worth staying here? This is basically the main beach where you'll arrive if you just come for the day from like Phra Nang. But because we're staying here, we've pretty much got it all to ourselves.
We've gone a little bit bougie and we have booked a luxury boat tour. Really, when you come to Railay, there's like only the main things that you can do really is a boat tour, or you can do climbing on this massive.
Yeah, we've actually seen quite a few people climb up there, haven't we? It's mad.
Maybe. There's a few different boat tours that you can do, and we have chosen the Hong Island boat tour because I feel like that's the one. I guess
I've heard good things about it as well.
Yeah, that's one I guess is the most well known. But you can do a whole day one where you go to different islands, but we're just going for the half day. And we have booked it through Railay Eco Tour, and we booked a luxury boat tour. So I'm very excited to have a little bit of a luxury today. We should get food. They have a speaker. They have
I'm excited. Yeah, it should be good.
So, looking forward to it.
Let's go. Well done, Chels.
This is the life. Just out here. My luxury boat. We've got a GoPro, they give you drinks.
It's actually amazing, isn't it? Drinks, GoPro, food.
I feel a little bit smug seeing everybody get on that other boat, so I don't know how we're going to do when we go to PP and we don't have a luxury boat, but you know, got to make the most of it.
Setup.
Okay, so we've made it to Hong Island Beach. It was about an hour on the boat. I actually had a little snooze, it was very nice. So you arrive, come off the jetty here, you have to pay 300 baht per person for the national park fee, but then when you're here for a few hours. This beach, like this is one of the nicest beaches I've ever seen.
Also, what's the sand like? It is so
It's like
soft.
mouldy, powdery white sand, which, I mean, I could just literally live on this sand. It's so beautiful. I think we're going to do a snorkel. They actually gave us a snorkel and a beach bag, which I'm very grateful for. There's also a viewpoint, which I'm going to maybe brave and see if I can do.
300 steps, I think.
It's 300 steps. I'm literally dressed like this. I didn't even bring like a towel, so.
Wish us luck.
Yeah. Snorkel time. Snorkel. I'm chilling on the beach. I'm gonna go and snorkel if he sees something good, like if he sees like a turtle, then I'll we have a signal which is like 2 arms means turtle, and I'll run in, but I'm just gonna chill here for a little bit. This beach is so beautiful. It's not very busy yet. It's about 10. You can do this island and then you can do the 4-island trip, like as well as a whole day thing, but we've just gone for the Hong Bay one because this is the national park and it's supposed to be the most beautiful, and I definitely think it is. Like the limestone cliffs everywhere, the trees, the rope swing, like you could easily just spend all day here, to be honest. We also just saw the biggest lizards I've ever seen. I don't know if it was an iguana or like some guy said it was a king lizard, but anyway, there's 2 gigantic lizards just like strolling around. Everyone was just kind of like running around, running after them, taking pictures. I found them a little bit scary, to be honest, because they were walking towards me. They definitely had their eyes on me as a target, but yeah, huge. Up to the best lunch spot I think ever.
It's amazing, isn't it? Got our own little private beach for lunch, pretty much.
Okay, so we've now just come to our second stop of the day. This is a really kind of secluded
it's like a little hidden little cove, isn't it?
It is, like there's loads of yachts that we're just looking at out there. We actually just saw someone with their like pet chihuahuas on this beach. I think it must be where like the rich people come. But then this is, I think, is the lunch spot. So there's just one other boat down there. All these massive cliffs. We've got a towel, thank goodness. So yeah, I think we just chill here until our lunch is ready, which, I mean, I think this might be the nicest lunch spot I've ever had. What about you?
It's like they do it like a little picnic style, which I'm a big fan of.
Love it. Okay, just look at this lunch setup right now. We've got speaker, we've got fruit. How is it?
Really good. Really, really good. It's just what I need.
Are you going to use the speaker? Yeah.
I feel like we should. Shouldn't we?
Next stop is Hong Lagoon. One of the most beautiful places I think I've ever been. Like the water, it's like so green but like perfectly turquoisey light blue green. You enjoying your fruit there?
I am. I'm just on the mango, enjoying myself.
Just look at this. So yeah, I think that's the last kind of stop of the tour. We just sit here for a little bit and enjoy.
Kakunka. Thank you.
Okay, so we just got back from our boat trip. I do think that a luxury boat tour is definitely worth it. Obviously, you don't need to do the luxury boat trip, but definitely a private one is worth it because it's quite a long way from Railay. It's like an hour over there, so a nice private boat where you can like spread yourself out and sunbathe and stuff. It's definitely worth it, and if budget allows, I do really recommend the luxury boat tour from Railay Eco Tour because that was great. I loved it.
Yeah. They were great.
They were great. Food was great.
Comfort was great.
And then right now we're just going to chill at the pool for a little bit because we're right in that midday sun, so it's so hot. So we're just going to chill here for a little bit and then do some more beach exploring, I think, this afternoon. So we are now going to go into the Diamond Cave, which is 200 baht per person. I've seen loads of people come in and go from here all day, so I think it's one of the main things to do when you're here. 200 baht per person, so let's go check it out and see if it's worth it and we see some beautiful diamond caves. The floor moves. It's like very fast. I was just holding on to the sides because it's quite like rocky, and Sam was like, don't hold the sides, they're covered in bat poo. I'm like, okay, great. I don't know.
I thought you'd know.
No, I mean...
Can you hear the bats?
Look at them.
There's actually quite a lot of there.
Oh, they're noisy, aren't they?
Yeah. Stalagmites or stalactites? That's always the question.
I think we need to get out of here because we woke the bats up and I'm really scared we're going to get pooed on. So let's get out of here. Okay, so if you're really into rocks, I think that you will love it.
And bats.
And bats. If, like me, you're not so bothered, I'm not sure it's worth 200 baht when you could have just bought a large chang, but...
2 large changs.
2 large changs for that, but you know,
yeah,
it's nature.
Nature.
There you go, it's a nature tick. There is so much wildlife here. Sam, who I like to call Nature Boy, is absolutely in his element.
I love it.
There's like lizards.
There's lizards.
There's the kind of monkeys that you feel like are going to be a bit aggressive.
Macau.
Is that what they're called? Macau
Yeah.
monkeys. But then there's also these other really cute monkeys that have got these like really little like...
Yeah, I don't know what
black
the...
monkey with a white fluffy eye.
Yeah, I don't know
So
what those
cute.
ones are called.
I don't mind those ones, but then there's these massive... I think I've never seen lizards.
King lizard.
Is it called a king lizard?
I
I've
don't
never
know.
seen a... That's what the guy on the beach
That's what the guy at the beach said.
Such a big lizard, and it's actually slightly terrifying. So when we walk home at night, we have to walk up this hill. I literally cover my eyes and cling on to Sam and make him drag me up because lots of nature here.
It's good though.
So we have walked all the way around to Phra Nang Beach, which is, so you have Railay East and Railay West, and if you walk, which one did we go through first? I don't know. East and West.
You basically, if you were staying at like Ao Nang, you'd get dropped off at Railay West, and that's where all the shops are, all the cafes are, all the restaurants are.
It's a really nice beach.
Bars, and then you'd walk all the way across to Railay East, and then follow the little footpath, which basically
you walk right
goes
to the
along
end.
the side of the sea, and then you cut through a load of caves and stuff alongside a resort.
The walk, I think it's worth it just for the walk, because
Yeah.
the caves are so impressive. I felt like they're going to fall on me, but
They are
in
amazing.
a cool way.
Yeah.
And then this beach is like even better than the other beaches. Like it's like heaven. Like the sand is so soft. There's nothing here other than a 5-star resort. So you kind of walk past the people like sunbathing in their resort. Like, oh, I'm gonna go lie down here. No shops, so you have to bring your drinks with you.
Yeah.
But this is a perfect place for sunset. Like you could just have such a lovely evening here. And if you're coming for the day and you just want to sunbathe, then I think this beach is.
I would walk around
better.
here if you was coming here for the day.
Yeah, I
pick
think
up
would
your
you-
little like snacks and drinks and stuff.
Yeah.
When you get dropped off, and then walk around here and just chill here for the day.
Definitely. And then down at the end of the beach, which we're going to go and have a look at in a moment, is the Princess Cave, which is, all I'll say about that is, before we look at it, is that it's where they pray for fertility with certain items. So
You know what I mean?
I wonder what's in there. So we're going to go and have a look. Chang beer with sunset.
Chang in hands, watching the longboats disappear.
I do feel a bit smug that we're staying here tonight and everyone else has to leave. So it is the next morning and we had such a tasty dinner last night. We went to the restaurant Mangrove, which is on the main walking street through the middle of Railay, and we had such a tasty meal there. We spent about 360 baht, so it was such a cheap night. Our other favourite restaurant though that we went to the night before, that I think I would probably recommend the most, is called Railay Family, and we had like a Penang curry. Sam had some like fried fish. They all have those kind of like fried fish counters out that you walk past. Barbecued, steamed, deep fried, and that was just really, really tasty as well, and just the loveliest people. So we definitely recommend that one, Railay Family Restaurant. And yeah, so sadly it is time for us to pack our bags and leave Railay, and I'm pretty sad about this one.
Yeah, so am I. I really liked it here. I think it was really, it's really like got a chilled vibe in the evening and in the morning before like the boats come from other places. It's just so nice.
Yeah, like I think if you have the time to add it into your itinerary to stay here, then that I would definitely recommend that, because the sunset is so beautiful here. Like we've had 2 amazing sunsets, and just the second all those boats leave, the whole kind of main area of Railay is so just quiet and chilled, and there's loads of families everywhere. There's loads of hippies, there's loads of backpackers, there's people like me and Sam. Like there's such a mixture of people, and I think that's what we really liked about it. Sad times.